Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you stick around and subscribe for more. I don't need to say anything else, so let's just jump right in. It's no news that Colourpop is literally popping out new products left and right. They literally have no chill. I'm not complaining. In fact, I'm actually super excited about this release because we're going to be testing out a couple of new products from their new Pretty Fresh line. Well, I don't know if it's a line or a collection or a brand. I'm kind of confused about that because I know Colourpop has come out with their own brands, but they also have like collections and they also have lines within the Colourpop brand. I'm not sure, but today, like I said, we're gonna be trying a couple of items from their new Pretty Fresh line, collection, brand. I don't know, guys. First on the list, we have the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Honestly, we've gotten so many foundation releases recently that I'm so ready for something more easy, fresh, and lightweight. And this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, it's just a tube. It does have a pump, which I am very happy about. It comes with 1.45 fluid ounces of product and retails for $14. And it also comes in a variety of 24 different shades. I got mine in the shade 13W. So this is supposed to be an oil-free tinted moisturizer that's going to hydrate your skin and provide a lightweight coverage. It contains coconut water and hyaluronic acid, obviously, which are both known to hydrate your skin, and these are the ingredients up on the screen for you to look at. This tinted moisturizer is also dermatologist tested, gluten-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. I also got the new Pretty Fresh blending sponge. This is just supposed to be a latex-free, cruelty-free, multi-use complexion sponge, which retails for $7. And as you can see, the shape and color of it really remind me of the Real Techniques sponge. This one is definitely a lot more peachy in tone, but I can tell you guys that to the touch, it feels so soft and smooshy. Actually gonna go ahead and wet it so we can see a side-by-side comparison of it wet versus dry. I'm kind of shocked. I actually thought it was gonna get a lot bigger than this, but nonetheless it still feels super soft and smooshy. Lastly, I got the new Pretty Fresh Hydrating Setting Mist. This is supposed to be a microfine mist that can work to revive your makeup and refresh your skin while giving you a dewy finish. It retails for $12 and comes with 3.72 fluid ounces of product. This is also vegan and cruelty-free and also contains coconut water and hyaluronic acid, and these are all the ingredients up on the screen. We're all zoomed in and you know what that means. So let's go ahead and start applying it. Actually, this line also comes with a primer. I just honestly was not interested in the primer as I was on these other products, so I ended up not getting it. But today we're actually going to be using my favorite Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm gonna start by doing half of my face first and then we'll do the other half. Okay, so this is one pump of the tinted moisturizer. As you can see, it evened out my skin tone. The color is not that bad after all. I think it just kind of just spread it out throughout my skin and evened everything out. It gave me the slightest bit of coverage, but one thing that I did notice is I feel like this sponge really took a lot of the product that I put onto my face. I don't know how I feel about this, but honestly, at the same time, I don't know if it's product or if it's just because the sponge is peachy and it might have stained. But let me go ahead and add a little bit more, and I'm gonna blend this layer out with a brush. Okay, the brush is definitely giving me a lot more coverage than what the sponge did. Again, I don't know if it was because the sponge really took up a lot of the product or if it's because it was wet, but I think I like more with the brush and then going with the sponge after, just to make sure that everything is really blended out onto the skin. Okay, I honestly do like the amount of coverage that it gave me. I don't want like a full coverage foundation for an everyday basis. This is for sure an everyday type of product. So far so good. So let me go ahead and finish off the other side and then I'll check back in a second. Okay, so this is what the full face is looking like. Honestly, I don't feel like I need to say anything bad about it. So far, so good. I don't think it's sticking in any areas or breaking up or emphasizing any texture. Nothing like that. Again, so far, so good. And again, this is for sure an everyday type of product. But now I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. My makeup is all done and let me call myself out real quick because I was playing with makeup before I started filming and I came up with this look that I totally love, but I feel like this is just a little too much for just a simple tinted moisturizer, but we're making it work nonetheless. So now let me go ahead and look at my skin and see what's going on. Guys, again, this is an everyday type of product, so don't expect full coverage studio skin. No, this is just a tinted moisturizer. Expect it to even out your skin and give you just the slightest amount of coverage, which is what I feel like it did for me. Oh, by the way, I did set it with the Jeffree Star setting powder in the shade beige, which I've been loving this setting powder since I reviewed it. But let's see, guys, like everything is good so far. I feel like I always say that and then I come back after a couple of hours and I'm like, yeah, this did not end well. But no, really, everything is good so far. Nothing is breaking, nothing is sticking, nothing looks funky or funny. I think the color worked out just fine for me. I'm excited to see how this is gonna hold up for the rest of the day. Before I go on with the rest of my day, I'm gonna go ahead and set it with their Hydrating Hyaluronic Setting Mist. No, Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. Wow, okay, let me go ahead and set my face real quick. So this is fragrance. It has the slightest bit of coconut smell, but just FYI, it's fragrance, okay? So it is now 3:58 p.m. I'm gonna go on with the rest of my day as I always do, and then I'll catch you guys at the end of the night so we can go over everything. Let's hope for the best, guys. I am back, guys, and it is now, I don't know, because my phone is literally dead. So let me go check my iPad real quick. Okay, it's 8:47 p.m. so it's been for sure a couple of hours of me having this whole situation on my face. So let's go ahead and look over everything and see how everything held up, you know? We're starting off with the Tinted Moisturizer. Remember, this is $14. I got mine in the shade 13W, and guys, to be honest, I love it. Like, my skin looks so good. It definitely, again, is an everyday type of product. Don't expect to get full coverage studio skin type of finish because this ain't it, sis, you know? Ew, no, I don't know. You guys don't know. Why did I say this? I'm literally so uncool. Someone please come and stop me. Okay, now back to the video. I love this product. I love the amount of coverage that it gave me. I don't think anything is like sticking to certain areas or looking cakey or anything like that. I think everything is really just staying in place. Again, it's been a couple of hours and everything looks just as fresh as when I first applied it. The only suggestion is that if you do decide to get this product, I would really suggest applying it and starting with a brush and then going over it with a sponge just to make sure that everything is blended out. This is not going to be the product for the type of person that wants a full coverage type of look, because again, this is a tinted moisturizer. But again, if you want a little more coverage, then definitely do it with your fingers or with a brush. And if you're in a hurry and are just like trying to get out the door and need something on your face, then a sponge would be just fine. For skin types, if you have an oily skin type, I would not suggest this product. It didn't make me look oily, but again, I do have very much combination skin, and I feel like a lot of products end up working for me. But I feel like if you do have an oily skin type, this is probably gonna make you look extra oily and might not stay on your face for as long as it did on mine. And also, if you have a lot of texture or a lot of like acne or acne scars that you're wanting to cover up, again, I know I keep saying it, but don't get this and expect to get a full coverage effect or finish. So would I recommend this product? Yes, for those of you that are wanting something super fast, super quick. Fast and quick are the same thing, Maria. What are you saying? Why am I like this, guys? Okay, bye. Lightweight, light coverage. Yes, 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 yes. Next up, we have their new blending sponge, and I have it right here. To the touch, guys, this feels so soft and smooshy, but to be honest, I'm kind of underwhelmed by this sponge because you guys saw it didn't really get that much bigger with water, which I'm like, okay, so then what's the point? I also felt like it didn't last long wet. Wait, it didn't last a long time feeling damped. It didn't last a long time feeling wet. Oh my god, like, did you even go to college? Jesus, take the wheel. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Another thing that I do want to comment on is that I feel like it took a lot of product onto the sponge. I don't know if this is just like a stain, but to me it looks like honestly it just sucked up a lot of the product that I was trying to blend onto my skin, as you can see. I know that staining is inevitable, especially when you have a sponge that's of a lighter color, but I honestly just feel like it really did suck up the product, because you guys saw when I put the tinted moisturizer onto my skin and I went like this with the sponge, I felt like the sponge just kind of took it all away instead of spreading it out and blending everything out. I don't know. I'm just my thoughts, my opinions. But I do have the Real Techniques here because I want you guys to see a side-by-side of both of them. As you can see, they look exactly the same. The only difference is that obviously this is more of a peachy tone. But my Real Techniques one is currently dry, and so is the Colourpop one. But you guys can see that the size difference. And also when I do wet my Colourpop one, it only got as big as my Real Techniques one when it's dry. So I don't know, guys. I'm just saying this is $7 and the Real Techniques one is like $4.99, or you can get a 2-pack for like 10 or 11 bucks. So would I recommend this one? Not really. I just feel like there's a lot more other sponges like the e.l.f. one, which is a lot cheaper, and it does such a great job. Yeah, I'm just really underwhelmed by this. Last but not least, we have the Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And guys, I also really like this, except the fact that it's fragrant. The scent did not linger for long. I felt like by the time I walked out of the room, once I was done filming that part, it was gone. But it is a little heavy, like when you're spraying it. It's kind of a little too sweet, and I don't like it, but I can get past it because the mist that it sprays, like this little pump, is just, it sprays it so fine. I don't feel like I'm getting attacked, and I also do feel like it really just refreshed my makeup and it kept everything in place, and I don't feel like it made me look extra oily by the end of the night. Usually with setting sprays that are like hydrating type of mists, I feel like by the end of the night I'm gonna look a little extra oily, but not with this one. I felt like it did a pretty good job, and my makeup feels super fresh and yeah. So would I recommend this? Yes, but if you don't like things that are scented or like vanilla coconut scents, then I would not recommend this because it is a little strong when you spray it, but again, it doesn't linger, but still, like, that little bit that you do smell is enough if you're like super sensitive to scents to give you a good headache for the rest of the day. So just saying, it's still a super fine mist and I do feel like it did its job. So alright guys, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and I hope that you guys like this makeup look because I really liked it. And if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. Also, let me know down in the comments if you've tested out any of these products and what you think of them. I know I'm a little late because Colourpop literally took 10 years to ship these things. Not literally, but they did take a while to ship them out, but they're here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have not subscribed. What are you waiting for? It's free and it's a fun time. I am literally in my head about that word, and now every time I say it, I feel like it sounds funnier than the last time that I said it. You guys know what to do. The button is somewhere down there. Click it. It's free and it's a fun time, okay? Okay, until next time, bye guys.